now I would love to hear a little bit about, as you've been talking to groups, you mentioned earlier about, someone 13 and someone 80, and that you've seen the impact of them learning. But in a corporate company, Lynette, as you know, recently we were with someone that had just been onboarded for a month, and then we had people that had been with the company for 20 years. So I'd love to know how the content you have to share can reach people at all levels of a company.
Well, it's such a great question. And in doing this for so long now, I've watched it work uniquely for those two spectrums. So let's say, for instance, when someone is starting in a job, what's so powerful about equipping them with their personal purpose is, number one, we're saying to them, we value you individually, even though we're onboarding you to fit into our culture and to have understanding in who we are. We're really all about you because we're hiring you as an individual, and we want you to retain that individual purpose and color and personality and everything you bring to the job. We picked you over perhaps other applicants, so you matter to us individually. So it's a powerful way to start someone out. It's also a way to give them a roadmap that goes beyond the obvious. So what I mean by that is, everyone has a job description. When I started doing this work for myself, I was one of 8 people at Deloitte's office in New York City that all had the same job. We served different parts of the firm, but we pretty much had the same role. Yet if you looked at each one of us 8 individuals, we were vastly different. We approached marketing in a unique way based on our career, our experience, our propensity to do certain things. And when we know our personal purpose, we're able to cut through some of the experimentation phase and more quickly arrive at where we're meant to go. So when I'm a leader, I have a selfish interest in using these tools because I want to really understand who's working for me. The nuances, what makes them come alive, what makes them more effective, what do they uniquely bring to the team beyond their job description, because I know they're going to get that work done, but what more do they want to bring, and what's going to really fulfill them when they do that? So the unique value it brings to new employees, but then to leaders who've been there for a long time, or people that are even more advanced. We all grow bored or maybe a little bit disenchanted with some of the things that we've been doing for years and years and years. And if we can pivot in our organization and change and adapt in a new way, we retain all that value that we've invested in all these years of employment. And we don't have to lose it just because we're not as happy as we were in this current job. So there's a value along every stage of the spectrum. We've tested it, we proved it. It has the same impact no matter the age or stage, because it's personally empowering and it puts the individual in the driver's seat so they get to go where they really want to go.